last year at this time, the boys were playing around with this old West Marine 10-foot boat that we got at the salvage yard, and I had bought a new outboard motor for it. This year, we're upgrading. We got a new Highfield 310, which is also a 10-foot boat, but we put electric start on it, tilt motor, steering console. We've outfitted it with a GPS chart plotter, and we're no longer going to store it on the back of the swim platform. We now have put a pipe Davit on board, and we'll be raising it up to the top of the sun deck. We've got a lot of things done, and this is what we're going to try and show you in this video. So I don't know if this is going to do it justice. We just unpackaged it, but this is the arm. The winch motor mounts on this platform here. We've got the nose cone that's going to go on here, and then down here on the floor you've got the standpipe. But here's what's going to happen. We have all this space on top of the sun deck here, which is about 11 feet beam here, maybe 10.5 feet beam, and so we're going to set the small boat to go up here. The standpipe will come down here where the fishing pole racks are and be positioned here. Over the last few weeks, I've done some shopping. I got 100 feet of number 2 wire in the box. They also come with the headache ball and 35 feet of line. I've got all my supplies and tools laid out here. We've got the winch, which is a Warren 4000. Various electrical components, and we went with universal dinghy chocks to support the dinghy. So what we've done here is we've identified, come down here, we've identified where the bulkhead is down in the lower deck. The stateroom is on this side here, the head is over here, and then this is the bulkhead down here. So when we drill the holes for the wires to come up, which they're going to come up through this hole here, in through the center of the standpipe, and this is a standpipe coming up here. We've taken our hole saw, set it up so we know where our hole is going to be. We have a pretty good idea where the standpipe is going to be. We also know where the hole is going to be, and it gives us room still for the doors to open. So I'm trying to show you all the thought process that went into making sure we're putting the hole right up here where we want it. And as I learned the other day, hope is a strategy. So we'll see how it goes.
You're about an inch off. You're about an inch aft.
So when I slide it down here,
Yeah.
just line it up, and so she sits right in here.
Okay.
It might be a little,
Yeah, it will be.
a little tough, but we'll be fine.
Oh. Okay.
here's what we've done.
That's a ta-da.
Well, we're not drilled holes yet, so here's what we've done. We know that this wall tilts out, so we can't use that for reference. We do know that we can use this line on the hinge of the door as a reference. So we can stand here and look at this like so. When you open our door, when the door opens, we've got a nice square door touch. You can also look at this stanchion here, and line it up. We know that that touches. We can look at this stanchion behind here and line it up, and we know that that's straight. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4
Perfect.
references is the word I'm looking for. 4 references. So the other day we got the stand pipe in and the base plate on the sun deck here. Got the holes drilled for that. One of the things that he talks about is opening up the hole 1/8 of an inch. So if you've got a 4-inch stand pipe or a 4-inch pipe, he's going to have you use a 4 1/8 hole saw. So I have to say I'm pretty impressed with the planning we did on this. Through a lot of thought, we figured out where we wanted this to come up in relationship to the overall deck. I came up here and I plotted out the footprint for the small boat, which is, this will be forward. This is the center line, and the starboard side will be up against this rail here. The engine and such will be back here. So in talking to the salesman, he told me approximately from the aft end of the boat, which is going to be back here, how far forward the pick point's going to be, and I plotted that out to be here and right there. So tell me about your new boat, Mrs. Graham.
I'm not talking.
So this is our new boat. Adam just brought up from Anacortes. We've been waiting for this for a couple months, and it just happens to be a rainy day, so we won't do too much filming while we're out in the rain. After putting our new small boat and Davit together, we are going to show how we launch it. And there was also some discussion about how we get out to here. Previously, we were clearing all this mess off and crawling on our hands and knees and through that, and little Lori Ashman says, hey, let's just get a ladder put up here and you can go out through here, and we discussed that. And finally, I listened to my handy dandy crew member, and we got on Amazon and we found this expandable ladder. So we go like this. So we come up through here, take off our little handy dandy cover that I made for my winch. That in, we put the headache ball over here. Swing this guy around. Hook up the lifting harnesses that we made. Okay, so the other thing we have set up here is a preventer line, and that gets attached to the end of the boom here. And the purpose of this is once we lift the small boat up and the boom goes over the side, this keeps it from going too far so we can control the boat better. And we can get the boat out there. So this preventer line keeps the boat just a foot or so off the side of the big boat. So we'll tie the pull it up real quick. And bam, we're in the water, ready to go play. The other thing we've done with this boat is we've taken one of the chart plotters that we used to have on the other boat, and we've set it up on here so we can use it to go fishing with, and it makes it kind of nice. Or when we go crabbing, we'll know that we're not in the water that's too deep for our crab pots. And we put the engine down. Fire it up. Bam! That's our new boat. Should we go for a ride?
Yep.
Let's go for a ride. Boat's a little messy right now because I've been using it for fishing, but that's okay. Right now, we just jump in. Are you coming? I guess this will be just a solo ride. What are you guys doing?
Nobody in Reed Harbor has a sense of humor other than you.
Well, imagine that.
Yeah, right?
Right.
This is the funniest thing I've seen all day.
Well, you know, I saw you over there on the back of your boat, and I'm like, that guy's got like a captain's hat on. I wonder what the gig is. You know, and now you come over here and you're wearing your little life jackets and you got your
Perfect.
vino, and
Life is short, but it's very wide.
it is. This is our friends had a boat called Fat Dash, which is very appropriate,
That's, yep.
right?
You know, you just gotta be willing to go out there.
That's it.
You know, put
out there.
You got to put it out there.
Yeah.
So are you guys just decorated for like cruising around the harbor, or
My
what's?
dad's birthday, belated birthday.
Oh.
And where's Dad?
92.
Oh.
And he's on the big.
Oh,
He's on the
good.
big boat.
And my kids, yeah.
Okay.
It was all
Awesome.
kind of a humorous deal.
Right.
We just went around those. People on that boat didn't even want to make eye contact with us.
We're
Really?
like, come back. We have to get a
Yeah.
picture.
I think we gotta go back to the underwater picture. Okay, let's see if there's anybody else that thinks this is funny. 'Cause this is funny.
Right.
It's hilarious.
So
It's
so
hilarious.
so who's in command of that vessel? I see various stripes and decor. Or does it really fucking matter?
The number of boats I've wrecked,
Okay.
and these were the insubordination
Charges.
charges with the outfit, and I just kept the outfit.
And were you acquitted?
I never charged.
Good answer.
Never charged.
Good answer.
Never charged.
All right, gentlemen, we'll go have a good time. Happy birthday to your father.
Yep. And cheers to your awesome personality and sense of humor.
Ditto.
You guys have a good one.
Takes a village.
It takes a village.